Well, my name is Dexter Hardy. I am a incoming first year student here at the School of Medicine. I did MED last year, and I'm a TA for MED this year. My journey into medicine, I had many slip-ups, and I didn't learn how to fix those until I came to MED. So if I could describe MED in one summary, it would just be an opportunity for everything.
There's a lot happening out there. I don't know how versed any of you all are on the current kind of climate and what's happening in North Carolina.
Well, all of y'all got dreams, aspirations, you got goals, got an endpoint that you want to get to. And this is the place that you need to be. You're not here to prove to yourself or to anybody else that you can do anything. Because you can. You've already proven that you can accomplish the hard things, right? What you're really here for is to prove to yourself that you have the discipline to take it to the next level.
You know, people say crazy things like, oh, you're only here because of DEI, and like now that doesn't exist anymore. No, I'm here because I did the same thing that everybody else did. I tried a million times. I took the same classes. I got the same grades. I got the same test scores. I paid the same money.
Welcome to UNC Chapel Hill. Right now we are in Roper. This is the most beautiful building on campus. We are doing a seminar right now about identity and imposter syndrome. I learned a lot from the seminar. I learned how to, know your role at, like, where do you belong? You know what I'm saying? So it's really important to understand everyone's on their own separate paths. You have to be able to, be proud of yourself and look at your past. Don't base where you're at off of other people. Look at your past. Look at the growth off of where you were previously. That's the main thing I took from the seminar.
I fit in the bed, but just barely. I sleep like kind of diagonal and scrunched at the same time. I did Ranger School. When I was in the Army, Ranger School's supposed to be 63 days. You go there, they don't feed you much, you don't sleep much. You go do leadership tasks and plan missions, and they certify you as a leader in the Army. Congratulations, here's your Ranger tab. But getting to Ranger School to start with, you oftentimes have to go through the train up, which is a bigger pain in the butt than the school was, because they want you to be successful there. MED. MED is pre-Ranger.
Like learning how to create and maintain boundaries with people, healthy boundaries with people, to be successful academically, but also to take care of myself and my life outside of school. So it's been huge for me.
It has boosted my confidence and making me aware of what I'm capable of and how I can get there. And I feel like that was something that's definitely gonna help long term, and that I'm gonna take with me for the rest of my life.
Some kids have never heard someone really tell them that they can do it and that someone believes in them. I tell my kids every day before we start class, they say that sticks and stones stuff. That is a lie. Your words are very, very important, and you can really make or break someone's mindset and what they do with your words. I say this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, literally. And from a discipline standpoint, I love sports. I didn't watch a single game of the finals. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. There's so many things that I was doing and that I really enjoyed using my time for, but then I realized that there's a time and a place. When it's the time to grind and you gotta do what you gotta do, then you gotta do what you gotta do, especially if you're trying to hit the next level.
When I have so many people around me with similar goals to me, it's easier for me to strive for that goal myself.
Right, exactly.
I have never been in a place where every single person, from Claudius and Lisa to the TAs to the med students that come into class from now and then, where every single person wants me to succeed and succeed well.
MED I'm glad I'm here now, because this is the part where we get to test and make sure that everything that I did up to this point was worth it, and to make sure that I am able to actually step into medical school and be successful.
Trying to get to dentistry, everything that I had done until MED, I felt alone. There weren't very many people that could understand exactly, with everything that I have and everything that I'm trying to do, how do the two align? Whatever is priority to you has to be in balance with what you're pursuing, or at some point, it all blows up. That's kind of what I feel my role is, to be hey, it's serious, but it's not that serious. You can still have fun, you can still do it, and you can still be taken seriously, but it doesn't have to be all of who you are. That experience is kind of what empowers me to not feel so alone at the table. Because I might be in this room, but in my world, in the other world, there are more of me, you know what I mean? And so we're not together all the time, but piece by piece we're conquering what we have to do and, you know, putting a good foot forward, giving a good impression that, like, you know, we got this, we're good. Yeah.
Like Terrence, like as soon as I told him, he was like, yeah, like you got it. Like we all got it. Like you just need to believe in yourself, right? That's one thing MED really made me realize is like, even though you have imposter syndrome, it's still gonna be okay at the end of the day, right? We're still gonna like grasp onto ourselves, grasp like all these different things that are coming to us and be like, okay, it's okay, we're gonna get through it, right?
Well, another thing we also do is called Carolina Connections. So this is an opportunity for students to meet and talk to different doctors and practitioners in different specialties. And now we can get them connected, people in those fields, for one, advice on how to go into, and of course, two, potentially provide them a mentor that's gonna last throughout their career with them. So all those pieces together make MED something special.
Next week I'm gonna get to go shadow a couple physicians in a couple different specialties just because I met an associate dean playing basketball. These physicians are actually saying, come to the office, come to the clinic, and get your hands dirty. Programs like this are not like, it's not creating a doctor out of nothing. It's just pointing people who want to go into medicine that direction.
So to be in a room where everyone is usually looked at the same way, but everyone wants to be the doctor, it's just like, oh, okay, like it doesn't feel so heavy and so like such a battle. It's just like, okay, like we can all, like there's room for all of us to do it and we can do it, even though when we leave here and we go to the real world, it's not the same setting anymore. Like you're back to being one of a few, if not the only.
The Roper Warriors.
The Roper Warriors.
Roper Warriors is great.